Hey there, and welcome to another video with me. This video, I'm going to show you how to edit your WordPress site. I'll show you how to add sections, upload new content, adding new pages, uploading those pages into your menu, adding new sections, deleting sections, adding photographs, videos from YouTube or from any other sources, changing colors and fonts on your website. And so stay tuned, and then I'll walk you through on my PC right now. Okay, guys, here we are on my PC right now. And the very first thing you must do is to log into your WordPress dashboard. So in order to log into your WordPress dashboard, you have to go to your website. So you need to type your website in the Google browser here, like as I'm typing right now. And then you need to put /WP admin. And then you press enter. So this is your WP admin area. So what we're trying to do now is we're trying to log into your WordPress dashboard. Once you're here, you need to enter your WordPress username or email address. I'm going to enter mine, and I'm just going to log in. So I've now logged into my WordPress dashboard. This is how the WordPress dashboard looks like. If you've put all your credentials, you'll be led into this specific page. What you need to do is on the left-hand side here, there are many things that you can do, such as add a new blog post, upload photographs, links, pages, right? If you want to create new pages, you can go here and create new pages. There's a comment section here to manage your comment. This is a landing page software that I've added recently. There's a contact form, Elementor. So I have Elementor, which is a WordPress website page builder. I have templates, I have Elementor, I have templates, I have elements here, which is from Elementor element. I will show you how to add the plugin. Appearance is where you find your theme. To change the theme, you need to come here to appearance and click here on themes. And at the moment, I'm using a theme called Wordpress. You know, if I want to change a theme, I can just come here and click on add new. And then I will just type the name of the theme that I want to change here, and then I will just change. Let's say I want to change to 2021. I will just click here on 2021, activate it. So basically, it's going to be activate. Now I'm using the 2021 theme. However, I want to go back to my Wordpress theme. So I will just click here again on activate Wordpress. So Wordpress is eventually going to be activated, and I'm going to be using Wordpress again. So that's basically how you change the theme. So I'll walk you through all these details in a minute. Plugins is where you add all your plugins, where you put all your plugins. Users, if you want to add any users to your WordPress website, you can add users here. Tools, this area is essentially for tools, available tools, import, export, site health, export personal data, erase personal data. Settings, in this area, you can edit some settings here. If you want to go ahead with editing settings here, you can go ahead and editing settings here. Pixel Caffeine is a Facebook Pixel plugin, which I installed recently to install Facebook Pixel on my website, but I don't need it anymore. So first of all, we're going to go to plugins. So here is the plugin section. So what are plugins? Plugins are tools which increase the functionality of a website. So in order to build a website on WordPress, you do need plugins. So at the moment, these are plugins, right, that I have on my website. If I want to deactivate any plugin, if I want to delete any plugin, I can just tick the box of the plugins I want to deactivate, for example. And then I'll come up here to bulk actions and just click here on deactivate, and then click on apply, but I don't need to deactivate any. And if I want to add a new plugin, I can just click there, add a new plugin. And here I can go ahead and add a plugin. If I know the plugin I want to add, things are just going to be way easier for me. So I can just come here and type for the plugin that I want to add. For example, if I want to add Elementor, I've already got Elementor, by the way. It was just to show you. But if I want to install any other Elementor, like Elementor Toolkit, I can just click here on install now. Elementor will be installed and activated on my WordPress website. So I don't need to install, but I can just update this plugin if I need to. Now, let's go to pages. To add new pages, you come here to the page section and just click here on add new. I'm going to add this. I'm going to name this page. So this page is called affiliate marketing. So I will just save this page. But don't worry, the page is not going to be appearing on the menu. So let me just show you something. So this is basically my website, and these are all the pages available on my website at the moment. So unless I add a page to this specific menu, the page is not going to feature here on top. So I'll show you how to add the page to your menu item. So this is a page that I've published. And if I want to edit this page with Elementor, I can just go ahead and click here on edit with Elementor. Before I edit to Elementor, let's go back. I want to get rid of this area. So what I need to do here, I need to change some detail. I need to go to page attributes. So click here on page attributes. And on page attributes, I have to put Elementor full width. And parent page, I don't need to put parent page here. Order, I don't need to worry about this. The reason why, I just want to be, I want to have the full page. I don't want to have the comment section on the side. However, if it was a block page, it will kind of be okay to have a comment section, but you still don't have to have a comment section on the side. So once you do that, you need to click here on update. And let's now go and edit with Elementor. So, okay, guys, I'm just going to give you like a basic introduction to what Elementor is. Elementor is the best WordPress page builder in the world. There are many WordPress page builder in the marketplace, but Elementor stands out of them all. However, you don't have to use Elementor, but I just prefer to use Elementor because it's user-friendly, it's great, it has a lot of template. So this is basically what Elementor is. And Elementor has two versions. So it has a Elementor free, the free version, and it has the Elementor Pro. So the Elementor Pro is a paid version. I mean, there is a difference between the two, but you can get by with the Elementor normal. But for more advanced feature, I will recommend you to go with the Elementor Pro. So now, let's head back into our website. This is basically my website. And what I need to do here, I need to add a section. If I want to add a specific section, I can just click here and just put here a section here, right? So in this section, I need to add something. Let's say I want to add a headline. I can just come here and add a headline. And if I want to center my text, I can just center my text. If I want to change the text, obviously, I can just get rid of this text. All right. Welcome to Super Affiliate. The size, I'm going to put the size extra large, XXL. I've already aligned it to the center. And if I want to put a link, I can put a link, but there's no point to put a link on the headline here. And now, if I want to change the color, I can go ahead here on style and click here on text color and just click here on this area. And I can basically, if I want to make this text a little bit darker, I can make the text darker. If I want to change the color, I can just move that and then change the color to green. Let's just say I want to leave it to green, right? Now, typography, I'll just click on this specific pencil here. You know, if I want to increase the size of my text, I can just increase the size of my text like this. If I want to increase the weight, I can, at the moment, I'm using the default. If I want to put that to 900, for example, I can leave it to 900. Transform, I can go on default, uppercase, lowercase, capital, do you know what? It depends. You can play around with this. Let's just say uppercase, for example, but I prefer default. Default is better, right? I don't want everything to be uppercase. Style, I can go ahead and choose any style that I like here. Decoration, you know, line height, you know, if I want the line height, play around with the line height so you can see how it looks. Letter spacing, right? If I want more space between the letters, I can go ahead with that. Now, on advanced, here on advanced, we have margin, padding, and other CSS and like, you know, we have CSS ID and CSS class, but in this specific area, I would not recommend you to mess around with this area. just play around with the margin and padding, right? So let's just, if you want to play around with the margin, right, we can play around with the margin like this, right? And that's basically how it's going to look. If you want to play around with the padding, you know, this is basically what padding is. So motion effects. On motion effects, you can, you know, play around with the motion effects here. Like, I will basically advise you to come here and play around with these details, right? Positioning and all this area. So now let's go and add a section or a page or a block. Let's just close that first. I like to use Envato, elements, and then Elementor. However, you don't have to use both of them. You can just use one, but I'm using two, but you can get by with Elementor. That's absolutely fine. So let's just use Elementor for now. So let's just use this one. And then I'm going to come here to blocks because that's what we need. And then on blocks here, you need to look for what you need, right? So come here on category. You'll be searching for specific type of blocks that you need. So I need a call to action, for example. These are many examples of call to action. You know, I can just come here and select a specific call to action. So I will just select this call to action. So as you can see, this specific call to action has now been inserted. I'm going to get rid of this PlayStation. I want to upload my new content. I want to select this one and just click here on insert, right? Get rid of some of these text and insert your own text. But I want to change the black background. I like to have a different color. So hover here on top and click here in between the six dots and come up here to style. On style, you need to click there and then you have to change. So at the moment, the color is on black, but I'm going to change that to, let's say I want to move that. Now, if I want to get rid of a specific subsection, right? So I'll just remove this area if I want to get rid of that. If I also want to get rid of this, I can also get rid of this, right? And now if I want to add new elements down here, I can just come here on Elementor and basically I'll just add new things. So let's say if I want to add like a small text editor, I can just add a small text editor below and I start writing anything that I want. If I want to add like a button, I can just go back here again and just type like a button, you know, just type button here. It's going to come up. So button, I'll just move the button down here. That's basically a button that I've added. Now I want to center my button. I'll just center my button here. If you want to add like a link, right? Go to your website where you have your link. Let me just go to my website. This is just an example, guys. So this is an example of links, right? So I can just come here and copy the link here and just come here and paste the link, right? If I want to add an icon here, I will just click here and choose a specific icon and insert that icon there. So you see that arrow. Now on the text here, I can get rid of the text, say, so get our free e-guide, right? I've basically changed the text, you know. If I now want to change the button color, so I can hover down here and just click here on this edit button, right? And just come here on style. So on style, I have the text color, background color. So come here on background color and I'll just select something else. I'll go a bit darker. So you can see I've changed the background color now. You know, I've changed the background color of this. Border type, none. If I want to go to double, I can go double. Or if I want to go none, I'll just go none. Radius, I can play around with the radius here. But guys, I'm not really going to play around with this. Play around with the padding as well and see how it goes. The text color, I can go around with play around with the text color. You know, if I want to play around with the text color, yes, I can go ahead and play around. You know what to do. Text shadow, really, I'll just leave it the way it is. Typography, I'll just leave my text. I really don't want this text to be quite big. I just want them to be normal. Yeah, because I don't want this text to be bigger than this or more or less the same size as this. This size is okay. So now if I want to change anything on advanced, guys, you know where to play with this area. Let's go to motion effects. I want to show you something here. Mouse effect, right? Let me just click here if I want to play around with the mouse effect. Let's just edit that. You see mouse effect. You see this effect, but I don't want this effect, right? But I will just, I don't want this effect. I will just get rid of it. Really, I want it to be simple. I want this button to be static, so it's just easy to click. Just come down and click. I don't want that. So I don't want any effects on it. So now on the background, I can just come here on background and play around with the background, border. I can play around with the border, positioning, responsive. If I want to hide this button on desktop, I can just hide it right on desktop. If I want to hide it on tablet, I can hide it, but I want everything to be shown, right? I'll just leave it the way it is. Attribute, don't worry about that. Custom CSS, don't touch this place, right? Now I want to add like a gap, right? So I'll just add a gap here and going on the plus button, look for, if I want to add a divider, I can just put a divider like this, right? You see that black line? That's a divider. If I want to have a spacer, but I'll just get rid of this divider, by the way. If I want to add a spacer, I'll just click here. I'll add a spacer here, right? A spacer is better because I don't want any line. Basically, I don't want anyone to have a feeling as if I've put a line somewhere, but I want them to kind of feel like the space is ample, people can read properly. Now, I want to add a page. So let's go here to template, click here on add template. And then I'm going to page, and then I'm come here on the search button and type home. So as you can see, there are many home pages, right? So I'm just going to select a home page here, and then I'll just, change some details there. Let's say if I want this specific page, if I want this page, right? So let me just insert this page. Okay, tasty, right? It looks like a French toast with a cup of coffee, right? It's very tasty. Or maybe it looks like a cupcake or carrot cake. Anyway, so this is a page I've added, right? Oh my God, the food. Oh, beautiful, tasty, right? Okay. So yeah, so this is basically the page. You can just, like, let's say for example, if you don't like this section, right, you can just get rid of this section, right? And then here, if you want to leave this section, you can leave this section and just come here and change the pictures, right? Add your own pictures there. Same thing with this one, you can just change the pictures. Or if you don't like the picture here, this picture here, for example, you can just come here and delete the picture there, here, this section. If you want to keep this section, you can keep this section. It looks, the food, my God, is so beautiful. Content width, if I want the content to be box, I can just leave the content to be box. You see how it is? I want the content to be full width. I like it to be full width. I don't like it to be box. So column gap, default, no gap, or I'll just leave it to default. Height, I'll leave it to default as well. Vertical align, I'll leave it the way it is. So I'll now go to style. I'll click here to I'll click here to background overlay, right? I can go to normal or hover. I'll actually go here to classic. And maybe if I want to add some images here, then I can add some image. Really, I don't want to play with this area. I'll just leave it the way it is. I don't need to. If I want to add a video down here, what I will need to do is I need to add a section here. So click on the plus and just click on plus again. Just add a section here. And I'm going to add an element here. So the element I want to add here is a video. And this is essentially a video. an example of a video, but this video is from YouTube. However, you can come here on the left-hand side and choose where you want to take your video. If you want to take your video from YouTube, you can get your video from YouTube. If you want to get it from Vimeo, you can get your video from Vimeo. If you want to get your video from Dailymotion, right, you can get your video from Dailymotion. There's many other places, right? Or if you're self-hosting, like, if you have your own video hosting platform, you can get your videos from your own hosting platform. But I want to get my video from YouTube, by the way. So I'm just selecting YouTube. And what I will do is I'll just delete this specific link, right? And then I'll go to my YouTube channel. This is one of my videos. And what I will do here, I will just copy the link of this video, paste that very link here. So I've pasted the link here. This is basically this video. This video is available on my YouTube channel. The video is about how to build a sales funnel, right? So on ClickFunnels. So essentially it's about how to build a sales funnel for physical products on ClickFunnels. So this is the video. If I want to set up like other details here, I can set up other details, right? But I'm really not going to play around with this area. If I want to go to the style here, there's not really much to play around with the style. So on the CSS filter, I really would not recommend you to touch this bit. Leave it the way it is. Padding, do you know what? Just leave it like that, really. So essentially, that's how you add a video on your WordPress site. Now, if I want to add like somebody else's video on my WordPress site, so it could be like, or maybe you've seen a video online and you liked that video and you want to embed it into your WordPress site. So just go on the person's YouTube channel, right? So, this is my YouTube channel, by the way. So go on the person's YouTube channel, click on that video and just come here on top and copy the URL video. And then I'll head back into my Elementor dashboard, and then I'll just paste that video URL there. So this is the video that I've opened, right? And once you finish everything, make sure you just hit publish. So thank you guys. That's how you add a video on your YouTube channel. It's very simple, very straightforward. If you want to keep this section, you can keep this section here. It's fine. If you want to change these pictures, you can just click there and change the pictures. This section, if you want to add your own picture here, just hover here on the 6 dots here and just come here to style, right? And then just click here and import your own photograph. So essentially, that's how you change the picture in this area. This one, you can delete it. If you don't want it, you can delete this area. You can just right click here and delete it. If you like this color and you like to have your website, you like to have this color all over your website, you can just come here on, like, click here on the 6 dots. And then come to style. Click here on the color. And just basically what you need to do is you need to copy the hex code. And you need to apply this code everywhere, this color, everywhere you go. So let's say, for example, I want to have this color on this background, right? I'll just click here on the, click here and just come here to style and click here on classic. And then I'll just get rid of this color there. And then I'll insert this color. You see what I'm saying? You see how it looks, right? So basically that's what you need to do. Click here on update. And I now need to exit the page, exit to dashboard. So click there. So once I've exited the dashboard, let me now go to my WordPress. So click here on the WordPress sign. So I've now added a new page. Let me show you how to add this page to your menu item. So what I need to do now, I need to add a menu. So click here on appearance and then hover here to appearance and then click here on menus. And on menus here, I need to select the menu I would like to add. So at the moment, if you look on top here, it says select a menu to edit, right? So the current menu is my privacy policy. And this menu is on the footer. If you look down here, you will see footer. Now, I want to change the menu. I want to have the main menu instead. And then I'll just click here on select. So now our menu has changed and all the elements here have also changed. I now want to add my affiliate marketing page, right, to the main menu. And I will just click here. I've selected first and then add it to menu. So I've now added my affiliate marketing page, right? So it's just below content. If I want this page to be under content, I'll just shift this like this and just make sure I save. Now let's view this menu the way it looks like on my page. So let me just reload the page and see how it looks. Okay, as you can see now, below content, there is affiliate marketing. But I was just showing you for example purposes, right? For example purposes. But I don't want this specific page to be under the content. I want it to be visible, right? So I don't want anyone to go below content before they see it. So let's go back again to our dashboard. And then I'm just going to move that page back here. So now this page is going to be on its own. And then I'll just click on save menu. Okay, awesome. I have now saved this specific menu. This is how it looks like, right? Awesome. So let's save that again. I just need to double check. So let's visit back our website again, reload it and see how it looks. So you can now see that I have, the affiliate marketing here visible and people can actually click on it. Okay, great. This is the page that we built together. So let me go back to my dashboard. Okay, guys, that was all about how to edit your website. You've added a new page to your menu. You've changed the colors. You've added some text. You've modified. You have done a lot of things here. Okay, guys, thank you for watching this video. That was how you add new pages on your website. That's how you put new content on your website. That's how you edit. If you want to add plugins, you know how to add plugins. If you want to add pictures, new pages, you now know how to add new pages. So thank you for watching this video. If this video was helpful, please type helpful in the description down below. I want to hear from you. I want you to engage. If you have any questions, also ask me in the description. Let me know what's your website. So type your website in the description down below. I'm going to choose one person that I'm going to give a free website audit, right? So, we're going to have a conversation. I'm just basically going to tell him what I think about his website. So thank you for watching this video and I'll see you next time. Sorry, before you go, don't forget to hit that like button and more importantly, share this content and hit that subscribe button, right? And I'll see you next time. Cheers. Take care.